What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with Julian. Today we have Bank Account Bonus Central live and in the flesh, and we're going to talk about some bank account bonuses today.
Yes, sir. There's it's money to be made for everybody out there. It's definitely an amazing hustle.
Yeah. So how'd you get into it, man? How'd you get started with all this stuff?
It's actually Chase Bank that taught me how this game works, and they've given me the motivation and a story that pretty much everybody can relate to. So I was a Chase customer, a loyal Chase customer for 20 years, and basically I was online and I saw they had a promotional for $300 bonus for one direct deposit. And I went into my local branch and I started talking to the banker and I said, "Hey, what's up with $300? She said, "New customers only." So I said, "Well, I've been with y'all 20 years, loyal customer. That's got to be worth something." She said, "No, sir, new customers only." So I said, "Well, then, I paid off my mortgage with y'all. That's got to be worth something." "No, sir, new customers only." I said, "Well, do you have any value for loyal customers at all?" She said, "No, sir." And that took me aback. I was like, wow, I appreciate the honesty, but if there's no value for loyal customers, how do I become a new customer? She said, "Shut down your account, come back in 90 days, and you'll be a new customer." I said, beautiful. Shut down my checking account, shut down my savings account. I'll be back in 90 days. So I came back in 90 days. I had the promotional code. I switched my direct deposit. 3 days after my direct deposit hit, I got $300. Awesome. We got something going. So I said, "What else do you got?" She said, "Open up a savings account. We'll get you another $300. I said, "Perfect." So I opened up one. I got $300. My wife opened up a savings account. She got another $300. We're up $900 for being new customers. Asked the banker, "What else do you got?" She said, if you take the checking account you just opened up and just got bonused on, if you upgrade that to a Sapphire checking account, you get another $600. Sign me up. So ended up making $1,500 for being a new customer at Chase Bank. Of course, I asked if she had, what else do you have? She said, "We don't have anything else as far as checking and savings accounts." So then I started thinking, well, if Chase will pay me $1,500 to be a new customer, who else will? So I started doing research and I started noticing that pretty much every bank will pay you to be a new customer, since that is what is valuable to them. They want new money from new customers.
That's awesome, man. I mean, $1,500 is no joke. That's a great sign-on bonus for having multiple products with Chase. And then kind of where'd you take it from there? It's that was your first experience. Where'd you go from there?
That was a wonderful start. That was a very profitable start. My next bank was called Hancock Whitney. They're the bank for New Orleans Saints, LSU Tigers. And basically they had a promotional that said you can catch a new customer bonus every calendar year. So this is the fourth year. I just opened up an account with them. Basically what you do is you open up a checking account. They want one direct deposit of at least $250. They'll give you a $300 bonus on top of that. You got to keep the account open 6 months, and then I shut it down and I come back the next calendar year, open up a checking account, one direct deposit. They give me $300. So long story short, I've made $1,200 in 4 years off of 4 direct deposits from them. And then it's just going from one bank to another, to another, to another. And I've been making over $10,000 per year for the last 4 years of doing this. And that's money right there. To me, I consider it the ultimate side hustle, because most people already have a direct deposit with where they work, and you might as well just turn that into its own side hustle.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, 10K, like you said, that's no joke. That's a lot of money to a lot of people. You still got to pay taxes on it?
You do have to pay taxes on, it's considered interest. I mean, I'd much rather have $10,000 and pay $1,000 in taxes as opposed to not have it. I mean, last year I actually made over $13,000, and I made a video about where I go bonus by bonus by bonus, cent by cent by cent. And it's not just the sign up bonuses, but I also do credit cards and other things to make money. But from $50 to over $1,000, these add up fairly quick. I'm a high school math teacher. I have 15 years until I retire. And if I make consistently keep doing 15, or if I keep doing 10,000 per year, I'm going to walk into retirement with an extra 150,000 in cash. I mean, that's solid for retirement right there. And that's not even
That's
talking
major,
investing in
six
stocks.
figures.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's big money, man, and that really can make a big difference for a lot of people. A lot of people. So you would say on average you could catch in how much per year for somebody doing this who really wants to put in some work?
If you really want to do it, I mean, if you're not making at least 2,000 per year, you're not even trying. And I show on my channel step by step by step, bonus by bonus by bonus. I do tutorials. A lot of people, I sign up for these accounts and I go step by step by step. And a number of people, they don't want to goof up on the application, so they watch my videos and they follow along every single step of the way. I said, this is how you avoid fees on this one. This is what you want to do here. This is what you want to do there. And it's, I try to make it as easy as I can. God made me to be a teacher. I teach math for high school. I also teach people how to make money off of banks.
Yeah, I will say that there definitely is a lot of people out there who want the step-by-step application type of stuff. I think that's really great. And I've watched some of your videos already, and you're super in detail, super in depth with all the key little stuff that really makes a difference. So definitely check that out. People definitely got to check that out on your channel if they want step-by-step type of process. And we were talking about earlier, well, where can people go to find these bonuses? They can find them on your YouTube channel, obviously, but where else can they go?
Everybankbonus.com. That's my business partner. His name is Phil. He started this website from a heart of wanting to share. He's got a phenomenal story of how he started this. He was an accounting intern, and basically the accountants of where he worked, they taught him how the bank bonus game worked. So he started sharing this with some of his friends on a spreadsheet that was written down. Then he realized that he wanted to help other people. And the spreadsheet grew into a website where literally you could go up there and pretty much find every bank bonus available online. That's a phenomenal resource. I've partnered with him, and on the videos that I review that are on his, the current ones, he's got my videos on his website where, hey, if you're interested in this bonus, you could sign up. You can hit the link and sign up, and you can also watch John's video while you're signing up.
That's awesome. And for people who don't know, you open these accounts and then you close them later, and you refer to it as churning, right?
Correct. I mean, it's the same process of basically you keep beating milk until it becomes butter. And it's the same process where you're hitting the same banks over and over and over on a lot of them you can do every year. Some of them, like Chase, you can do every 2 years. But it's a continual rotation of who's currently got the best offers. And there's new banks I learn about on a yearly basis. And it's you never know who's going to start offering, because banks, they want new customers. And the banking industry is getting a lot more competitive with how many new players are out there with the fintech companies, the online-only banks, where they're not bound. They don't have to have a brick and mortar location in a state in order to be able to have new customers. They can just say, we're open, we're taking customers from all 50 states.
What would you say are some of the best tips that you have for somebody looking to get into this hustle and start making some money?
You want to start looking at what is available out there. And the number one thing, the key to success, which I know you'll agree with, is start with one. I mean, start with one. I had a serious story about a French teacher and named Mr. Gabay. He's a really good friend of mine. I started telling him about this, and he's like, well, I don't know. I was like, look, just try it. I'm not going to stop asking you until you try one. And he said, fine. Which one should I do? I said, Wells Fargo. They got the best deal going right now. They don't have this deal right now, but basically, if you do $4,000 in direct deposits, which you're going to have anyways, they're going to give you $400. And so he opened up the account. And once that $400 hit his account, he called me up instantly. He's like, hey, my God, it's real. How do I get more? So it's the biggest thing is trying with the first one. And then you'll see, wow, I just made $400 off of taking 20 minutes. I watched the video on how to do it step by step. Then I did it. I switched my direct deposits. I wait for it to hit, and I made $400 off of less than half an hour. And I don't know about you, but to make, $100, $200, $400, up to $1,000 in an hour, if you want to even call it that much time, that's phenomenal. That's going to help a lot of people, especially during this difficult time of COVID.
Yeah, absolutely. That's some easy money right there too. And what would you say are some of the best bonuses out there that you've heard of? Some of the top ones people might consider signing up for.
Well, it's not necessarily just the top ones out there, but it's being consistent, doing one and taking advantages of the ones that are out there, because these bonuses, they're there for a limited time. A lot of them are quarterly bonus. Some are just quarter one. Capital One had one. It was like 2 direct deposits. You got $400. That was really easy. But there's a lot of them. You want to see which ones are good in your area and you can get into. It's basically on my channel, I just cover the best ones out there because there's so many of them out there. If you want to look into the little ones that are good for like one state, I'm not going to cover that because that doesn't help enough people. But I'm looking for the nationwide ones, the ones that cover 10, 15, 20 states. Wells Fargo, Bank of America, US Bank, Chase, the big ones, and the ones that can help the most amount of people.
Absolutely. Yeah, the big banks are, like you said, they're pretty much nationwide, so it helps a lot of people. Is there anything else that you want to talk about or let the people know?
I would just like to encourage y'all to get started, try one. There is a lot. I have a playlist on my channel where it says there's instant gratification ones, where these you can jump in. SoFi is one of my absolute favorite ones. There's a SoFi two-step. Basically, if you don't even need to switch your direct deposit at first, if you open up a SoFi Money account, which is their checking account, you transfer over $500. The second that $500 touches your account, you're going to get a $50 bonus. You may think, well, $50, that's not that big. You spent 10 minutes making $50. You can take that money straight out. And then the second part of it is if you switch a direct deposit that's over $1,000, you get a bonus $100 as soon as it touches. And you're like, wow, that's $150 off of half an hour. And that's just to get started. So that's one thing I definitely would encourage people to do, is just start with one and then see what you can do from there. I'm making over $10,000 per year, and I want y'all to join me in this money-making community. A lot of people, they don't know about this. The average person, their average family has about $10,000 in one bank account, not making anything in interest, but it's there and it should be there. I mean, but you want to make as much money hustling off your direct deposits and off the money you have to make as much as you can off of there.
100%. You got to make your money work for you. Cool. So where can people find you at? Where are your social links at?
So my social links are my YouTube channel, #1, which is Bank Account Bonus Central. And we have a Facebook group where I'm a moderator called Bank Bonus 101. So that's 2 places. I'm on Bank Bonus Central off of Twitter. I haven't done much with it, but for smaller deals, I'm a high school math teacher. This is summertime. I'm looking to definitely put more time and effort into updating Twitter for smaller things and updating stuff that doesn't necessarily deserve its own video, but it's information I do want to share with people.
Definitely. So everybody go and check out his channel on YouTube, Bank Account Bonus Central. I'll definitely drop the links below. I'll drop the links to the Facebook group and all the other stuff too. So definitely go check that out. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and drop the comments down below. Drop some comments on his channel too. Like and sub. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and we'll see you guys next time.
Awesome. Peace. Really do appreciate it, Julie.
No problem. Thank you.